Answer B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. Wait, wait. 3 pi by 2 then. 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 to 5 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2. These two quadrant means here it will be negative, here it will be positive. So that means in some interval it will be positive, some interval it will be negative. ఏంటమ్మ చెప్పమ్మా స్వరంతి చెప్పు ఆ, ఎక్కడ ఈ 3 పై 3 పై 3 పై 3 పై 3 పై అదే ఇది అదే రాస్తుంది క్వాడ్రంట్ 2. అంటే ప్రాపర్టీ అది కాట్ ఇన్వర్స్ ఎక్స్ అంటే టాన్ ఇన్వర్స్ 1/x. Cot inverse x equal to tan inverse 1/x or tan inverse x equal to cot inverse 1/x. Okay na? Property is inverse. Next, let f of x equals to x cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Given that 0 less than b square less than c, then in minus infinity comma infinity, in minus infinity comma infinity, f is strictly increasing, f is strictly decreasing, f is monotonic d, f is non-monotonic. Non-monotonic. Look at. So he is asking about increasing and decreasing. Immediately first step is to find the derivative. F dash x is nothing but 3x square plus 2bx plus c. 2bx plus c. This you got. Right? So now look at what I am doing is I am converting this into perfect square. Look at how I will convert. 3 I am taking common from these two. X square plus 2b by 3 into x. Whenever quadratic will come in variables, you do like this. This quadratic I will convert into perfect square. X square plus, I will write like this. 2 into x into b by 3. So a square plus 2 into a into b. B square I am adding and I am deleting. Convert into perfect square. Let's see. Plus c, that means you will get, so 3 into this is nothing but x plus b by 3 whole square a plus b whole square minus b square by 9 plus c. This, so 3 into, multiply this, 3 into x plus b by 3 whole square minus b square by 3. See this, so 3 into x plus b by 3 whole square. For these two, take the LCM, minus b square plus 3c. So 3 into x plus b by 3 whole square. What I am doing is here, minus I am taking common, b square minus 3c divided by 3. Here given 0 less than b square less than c. Look at here. So what I am doing is this b square minus c minus 2c. I am writing like this. So 3 into x plus b by 3 whole square. Now minus of b square minus c divided by 3 plus 2c by 3. 2c by 3. Now look at here. Given that 0 less than b less than c. This is given. Now look at b square less than c. B square minus c is what? Negative. B square minus c is negative. So 0 less than c, that means c is what? Positive. Now if you look at 3 into, this is perfect square positive quantity, minus of this b square minus c is negative. Negative by 3 is what? Negative plus 2 by 3 into positive quantity. So this is positive quantity, this is positive quantity, this is positive quantity. If we add three positive quantities, what you will get? Positive only. This is 3 into positive quantity. Positive quantity, negative of negative quantity, it will become positive quantity. 2 by 3 into positive quantity. That means this completely is what? Positive. Therefore, F is increasing. F is increasing, strictly increasing. Whenever a function is increasing, it will be monotonic. Monotonic. If a function is either increasing or decreasing in that interval, it is called monotonic function. I told monotonic function. Look at next problem. Let h of x equals to, let h of x equals to f of x minus f of x whole square plus f of x whole cube. This is given. Then then option A. H increases if F increases. First option. H increases if F decreases. Second option. H decreases if F decreases. H increases. H increases. H decreases if F increases. Look at this problem. So you have to check whether h of x is increasing or decreasing. That means you have to find derivative. H dash x is nothing but d by dx of f of x minus f of x whole square plus f of x whole cube. Derivative of this. So look at derivative of f of x is what? F dash x. Derivative of f of x whole square. This is capital X square first. 2f of x into f dash x. So next this is capital X cube. 3x square into f dash x. Right now f dash x take common. F dash x take common. That means f dash x into. So from here I am writing 3f of x whole square minus 2f of x plus 1. 2f of x plus 1. Now look at this quadratic expression is there. This quadratic expression is there. I am taking that whether it is positive or negative. Let us decide. 3f of x whole square minus 2f of x plus 1. For convenience, I am taking capital X equal to f of x. For convenience, I am taking capital X equal to f of x. So 3 capital X square minus 2 capital X plus 1. I am converting into perfect square. 3 I am taking common, x square minus 2 by 3x plus 1. So that means 3 into x square minus 2 into capital X into 1 by 3 this is. So 2ab, that means b square is what? 1 by 3 whole square minus 1 by 3 whole square plus 1. So 3 into this is what? Capital X minus 1 by 3 whole square minus 1 by 9 plus 1. Multiplying with 3. Multiplying with 3. That means 3 into x minus 3 whole square minus 1 by 3 plus 1. Plus 2 by 3. Now if you observe, this expression is perfect square plus positive quantity. Always what? Positive. Always what? Positive. Right? So now if you look at h dash x equals to f dash x into a positive quantity. So this is a positive quantity that you can say. Now h dash x, when it will increase, look at, if this is positive, if f dash x is positive, then h dash x will be positive. It is clear, as this is a positive quantity. If this is a positive one, then h dash x will be what? Positive. So now if f dash x less than 0, then h dash x will be what? Less than 0. That means you can say h of x increases if f of x increases. Look at h dash x greater than 0 means what? H of x increases when if f dash x greater than 0. That means f of x increases. So this is correct. H of x decreases when f dash x less than 0. So h decreases if f decreases. These both are correct. Look at next. F of x equals to x minus 1 secant x minus ln tan pi by 4 plus x by 2. Function is ln log to the base e tan pi by 4 plus x by 2. X belongs to minus pi comma pi. Then f of x is decreasing in 0 comma 1 b increasing in minus pi comma minus pi by 2 c increasing in 1 comma pi by 2 d decreasing in minus pi by 2 comma 0. Look at this. More than one correct answer. So for anything derivative must be calculated. Derivative must be calculated. So f dash x is nothing but uv x minus 1 into secant x tan x plus secant x into 1 minus log, treat this as capital X, 1 by tan x this into derivative of tan. That means derivative of tan means what? Secant square pi by 4 plus x by 2 into derivative of this is what? This is 0, this is 1 by 2. 1 by 2. This. So that means you will get if you observe this, you convert into sine and cos. 1 by cos square, this is sine by cos. That means you will get 1 by 2. Sine will be there, 1 cos will get cancelled, 1 cos will come down. Plus x by 2. Like this you will get. Right? So now this is 2 sine A cos A. If you further simplify this, this is sine of sine 2A. This denominator one. This is sine pi by 2 plus x by 2. Pi by 2 plus x. Sine of pi by 2 plus x means what? Cos x. Cos x. This is 1 by cos x. That means this secant x and this term will get cancelled. Right? Because this is 1 by cos x means secant x. That means f dash x is nothing but x minus 1, x minus 1, convert into sine and cos. Sine x divided by cos square x. This. Now this is the derivative. Now critical points. Now critical points. Critical points means what? F dash x equal to 0. F dash x equal to 0 means x equal to 1 comma sin x equal to 0. Sin x equal to 0. In this is open interval. That means only 0 will be there. Only 0. If closed is there, then minus pi, pi will also come. So this is only x, two critical points where f dash x equal to 0. So next f dash x does not exist. Denominator equal to 0. Denominator equal to 0 when it will be cos x equal to 0. Cos x equal to 0 implies in this interval x will be plus or minus pi by 2. 2 points will be there. Plus or minus pi by 2. Plus or minus pi by 2. Now how many critical points are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now given interval is what? Minus pi to pi. Take that interval only. Minus pi to pi. Minus pi to pi. Minus pi to pi. So first one is negative 1. Negative 1 is minus pi by 2. So minus pi by 2. This. So next one is 0. Ascending order on x-axis 0. Next one is 1. Pi by 2 means 1.5 something. Pi by 2. This. So how many intervals formed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 intervals formed. Now give the signs. Give the signs here. Look at minus pi to minus pi by 2. Minus pi to minus pi by 2. Right? So actually you can easily say minus pi to minus pi by 2. So this is x is negative. If you keep x negative, look at how I am giving sign. This is negative quantity. So this first bracket one is negative. Negative. Minus pi to minus pi by 2 means look at in which quadrant. Minus pi to minus pi by 2 means this is minus pi, this is minus pi by 2. Third quadrant. In third quadrant, sin x is what? Negative. Divided by positive. So what you will get here? Positive you will get. Positive you will get. Right? This is negative. This is in which quadrant? Minus pi is this, minus pi by 2 is this. Third quadrant negative. Okay, over. So this is positive. Now next interval you decide. Next interval minus pi by 2 to 0. Minus pi by 2 to 0 means x is negative only. So this is negative. This is negative. Minus pi by 2 to 0 means fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant it is what? Negative divided by positive. That means you will get positive. You will get positive. 0 to 1. 0 to 1 means in which quadrant? First quadrant. 0 to pi by 2 first quadrant. Look at 0 to pi by 2 means 1.5. 0 to 1 means first quadrant. In first 0 to 1 means 0 to 1 means this is what? 0 to 1 means this is negative. If you keep any value, it will be negative. This is positive divided by positive. That means you will get negative. 1 to pi by 2. 1 to pi by 2 means look at this is positive. This is in first quadrant positive. This is positive. In some cases, sign may not change. You will get the same sign. That's why if polynomial is there, you can say by looking at the power odd or even. If trigonometric function is there, every interval you have to check. Pi by 2 to pi. Pi by 2 to pi means this is 1.5 to 3 point something. So this is positive. Pi by 2 to pi means which quadrant? Second quadrant, positive. Positive. So what you will get? Positive. Look at sign has not changed. Sign has not changed here and here. So that means if you look at the answers, decreasing in 0 comma 1, therefore correct, decreasing in 0 comma 1, negative only. Decreasing in 0 comma 1, correct. Next, increasing in minus pi comma minus pi by 2, correct, plus only. Increasing in 1 comma pi by 2, plus only, positive, correct. Decreasing in minus pi by 2 comma 0, wrong, increasing. So what are the correct answers? 3. Next problem. Next. If f of x equals to x power 5 minus 2 x power 4 plus 3x cube plus 100 then f of 199 greater than f of 200 b. F of 100 less than f of 200 c. F of x plus 1 greater than f of x minus 1 d. Look at this. Now, about values he is asking which one is more. About values comparison means you have to check whether that is increasing or decreasing function. Increasing or decreasing function, let us check. So f dash x. Find out f dash x. This is 5 x power 4 minus 8 x cube plus 6 x square. This, so x square you take common x square. What you will get x square if you take common 5x square minus 8x plus 6. 8x plus 6. This, now this quadratic is there. I will convert to it whether that is positive or not. 5 you take common 5 x square minus 8 by 5x plus 6 by 5. This, so this comes out to be 5x square into, this can be written as x square minus 2 into x into 4 by 5. You get this 8 by 5 is 2 into x into 4 by 5 plus 4 by 5 whole square minus 4 by 5 whole square plus 6 by 5. That means 5x square into x minus 4 by 5 whole square minus 16 by 25 plus 6 by 5 whole square. Take the LCM 25. Take the LCM 25. This comes out to be 30 minus 16. That means 14. So if you look at here, derivative, this is positive and this is also positive. Perfect square plus positive. That means f dash x greater than 0. F dash x greater than 0. That means f of x is increasing function. Is increasing function. Increasing function definition I told you. If x1 less than x2, then f of x1, if you apply f, then f of x1 will be less than f of x2. Suppose greater than is there, that means greater than. Same inequality will maintain. Now you have to decide this is 1. Now look at 1 by 999 and 1 by 200. How they will be inequality? Look at this is 990. This is more value in the denominator. That means it will be less than this. 1 by 999 will be less than 1 by 200. Now f is increasing function. If you are applying the inequality, f of 999 will be less than so if this is increasing function. Wait, this is what greater than. Wait. Greater than. This is 199. Given 199. Take like this. 199 greater than 1 by 200. This is 199 given. In the question 199. Okay. So 199 will be greater than 1 by 200. That means if you apply f of 1 by, as it is increasing function, if you apply f, it will maintain the same inequality. So therefore f of 199 will be greater than f of 200. ఏంటమ్మ డౌట్ ఎక్కడిక్కడ 9/5 ఇంతగా 9 అప్పుడైనా పాజిటివ్ వస్తుంది ఎంత 5 పాజిటివేగా. Look it. So look it. Whenever values comparison asking this, you decide this number is related to how this number. You know that 199 less than 200. If you do the reciprocal, 1 by 199, this will be greater than 1 by 200. Now apply f. As it is increasing function, if you apply f, then same inequality will be there. Therefore, this is correct. Now next look at B option. This is B option. B option 100. You know that 100 is less than 200. If you apply f, as it is increasing function, same inequality will be maintained. So this is correct. So next look at C. X plus 1, x minus 1 is there. You know that x plus 1 is always greater than x minus 1. Correct or not? Whatever may be the real number, you strike off this 1 greater than minus 1, that is true only. X plus 1 will be greater than x minus 1. As it is increasing function, if you apply f, you will get f of x plus 1 greater than f of x minus 1. That is correct. Now 2x and 2x minus 3 is there. You know that 2x is always less than 2x minus 3. How will strike off this 0 less than 2x? 2x is greater than 2x minus 3. Look at strike off 2x. Here you will get 0 greater than minus 3. That is true only. 2x greater than 2x minus 3. That means if you apply f, same inequality will be there. F of 2x will be greater than f of 2x minus 3. Like that. Whenever such type of comparison is asked, immediately you decide whether it is increasing or decreasing. Take the numbers related by some inequality. If it is increasing function, same. Suppose you got decreasing here, then f of 199 less than will be there in that case. If greater than, less than, greater than. Decreasing means. Look at last problem. Look at last problem. If f is increasing, comma, g is decreasing, for all x belongs to R, find alpha, for which f of greater than f of g of 3 alpha minus 4. Look at this simple problem. F is increasing, G is decreasing. Now look at. So this you take it as x1 inside 1. First f is there, that you take it as x2. That means you got f of x1 greater than f of x2. F is increasing. F is increasing means if you are taking out f, what you will get? Same inequality you will get. That means you will get x1 greater than x2. So that means that implies as f is increasing, x1 greater than x2. Right? Now over. F eliminated. Now G. Now here take this as x1, this as x2. Now you got G of x1 greater than G of x2. G is decreasing. G is decreasing means what? If you are eliminating this, then you have to change the inequality. X1 less than x2. That implies alpha square minus 2 alpha greater than means less than. That means alpha square minus 5 alpha plus 4 less than 0. That means alpha minus 1 into alpha minus 4 less than 0. What is the answer? Alpha belongs to 1, 4. If increasing means if you are taking out f, then x1 same inequality x2. Decreasing means if you are taking out g, then what is the definition? X1 opposite inequality less than x2. Like that for increasing and decreasing. Okay, thank you all of you. Have a nice day.